The food noise is back with a vengeance, and it doesn't matter whether it's day or night, the food noise doesn't discriminate. I uploaded that video on Monday, and by Tuesday morning, it was back, louder than ever. And I'll be honest with you, I am really struggling. Tuesday afternoon, when I decided to give myself a break, because an afternoon can't hurt, I'd lost all sense of control. I can't tell you how many times I went to the kitchen or how many calories I ate. Roll around Wednesday, exactly the same, if not worse. I'm going to show you my week and how I've tried to bring it back. For anyone that doesn't know what food noise is, it's that mental chatter. It's a preoccupation with food. It's not real hunger, but it can lead to overconsumption. It can be trigger-driven, leading to emotional eating, and it's linked to a diet mentality, linked to restrictive eating. The impact of the food noise is that it causes constant snacking thoughts, intrusive cravings, post-meal snacking, and an overall distraction. So what's Mounjaro's part? Well, it activates GLP-1 and GIP receptors in the brain to regulate appetite, slows stomach emptying, acts on brain reward pathways, and mimics hormones to reduce the psychological drive to eat. Oh, I'm finding myself more and more coming down these aisles, which I don't need to be. So we've just been in the supermarket, and as you saw from what I filmed, I'm just like thinking about chocolate the whole time. Would you say my appetite's gone up in the last week?
Definitely.
Constantly thinking about food and eating.
What are you thinking about now?
Food. It's like I've diverted from my plan, and it's all just gone a bit chaotic.
10,000 calorie kilo.
Oh no, what a nightmare. We went to the supermarket and I was feeling fine. I was sort of feeling relatively in control. Then I did this. Lovely, don't need them. Lovely, don't even want them. And then I bought these, which are now empty, not all me. But how many calories? Do not store in direct sunlight. These didn't even make it out the car. 198. So I'd already ate 2. So yeah, I ate 2 in the car. That's where we're at. And part of me feels like just throw this stuff in the bin. But then I go back to the same reason I brought them. It's like FOMO around food, fear of missing out. Oh, I hate the food noise. Now, I'm dreading this, not because I think I've put on so much weight that it's the end of the world, but I know, because I feel really bloated and you can't see, that since Tuesday, I have been almost out of control. We are now Thursday morning. So I've had 2 days of being completely off plan, and I'm not standing on the scales for any other reason than to take accountability and hope that it reins me in. So I'm going to have a look. I had to step away from the scales for a bit, and I've come and got ready. So the number on the scales was in 2 days, I put on 6 pounds. Whilst I'm not worried about the number on the scales, I genuinely am not. It's the trajectory of that. That's how it begins. I don't feel motivated. It hasn't kicked me in the backside to think, oh, you need to change it. I feel deflated because I haven't followed any of my own key principles. And that is what I'm going to do today. I'm not going to attempt to have a perfect day. I know that that's not going to happen, but I am going to make myself exercise, and I am going to make myself eat well. I'm just going to take the pressure off and try and pull this back. But I'm also acutely aware that I have Mounjaro in the fridge. I wonder if that's part of the problem. Part of me feels like there's a solution. You could stop this. You could turn that food noise off. But equally, isn't that just another noise? It's just, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite and do all this hard work for all these months and then let 2 days derail me. Yes, this is where I have to pull up my big girl pants and take control. Standing on the scale is probably not a great idea. So we are out for a little walk. I say little, my Apple Watch isn't charged. I'm struggling to get into it. So I have downloaded a free trial of a stepometer, and I'm going to try and do this walk 7,500 steps, because that would at least take me up to about 10,000 today probably. Otherwise the only steps I'm getting at the moment are back and forth to the fridge, but just getting out, and it's a lovely day that I'm not at home just thinking about food, because the food noise is hitting hard at the moment. So one of the things that I'm really struggling with this week, and one of the things that always seems to be the first to go when I'm struggling for motivation, is getting myself to the gym. I've really stepped up my weight training game. I've bought these weight bands on Amazon. So basically you use your own body weight to strength train, which is what you can see me doing here. Now it comes with a little pamphlet. It's really easy to use. I really hurt after using this. It's so simple and easy, and I don't have to go anywhere. Now, on Thursday, we had plans to go here, the Chesterfield Arms, because we were going to have the steak platter with chips and cabbage. Whilst it's one of my favourite meals, all day I'd been thinking about the bread with olive oil and butter starter pudding. And actually, I knew that I wouldn't be able to stay in control. So Matt, being the amazing cook that he is, made it at home. Not only did we reduce the calories, if anything, it was nicer, but it helped me to stay in control for that day. And it was yummy. Now, I don't know why, but Thursday felt like a bit of a breaking point for me. Don't think it was standing on the scales. I think it was a realisation that I've been here so many times before. And yes, that £6 in those 2 days wouldn't have been fat. Some of that would have been water. The trajectory would have been where I've always gone, which is 3 months later, 3-4 stone up. That's how it starts. Equally, having the Mounjaro in the fridge did not help, because alongside those thoughts of the food noise and just wanting to eat, had the Mounjaro voice. There's a solution to this problem. It's in the pen, in the fridge, you can use that. And I knew that if I didn't bring myself back now, it would be I'll wait till Monday, and Monday would never come. And I'm just not prepared to do that to myself. Thankfully, I've been able to pull it back. So this morning I stood on the scales and I am £4 down. Ultimately this week I'm £2 up. I went back to my principles: hydrate, move, and eat a good balance of meals more often. And if anything, I probably ate more just so that there wasn't that pressure and to give my metabolism a kickstart. What I know and what I've known all along is that moving, hydrating and eating well and making sure that I've got a good variety of my meals, high protein, high fibre, good balance of fat, and not being restrictive on calories, ultimately works. But ultimately what I know from this is that I'm not going to let the food noise win, and I'm not going to go down without a really, really good fight. If this video has resonated with you and you think, yeah, that's a typical day or a typical week in the food noise life, don't forget to like the video, hype, subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know how you're getting on. And I'll see you in the next one.